Hey guys, Moiseni, welcome, bienvenido, and welcome to my channel. So if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so that you get all the new content that I'll be bringing to you. In this video, we are reviewing The Bachelor like always on Fridays. So we're reviewing The Bachelor season 2, episode what? What episode are we? Episode 13. And just so you know, we're still in hometown busy. And I have to say, this episode was delivered. So let's take a trip to the homes of these two ladies that were remaining. That's Marisia and Gillian. The third hometown visit was Gillian's hometown, and she took Marc for a photo shoot. Shame. A photo shoot. A modeling photo shoot. Which, I don't know. I don't know what kind of a date is that, but yeah. Poor choice of date. Gillian. But anyway, according to her, she wanted to introduce Marc to the other part of her. She shoots photos as a part-time thing. So after she took pictures of Marc got the camera and started taking pictures of her, and basically that was the date. So after the photo shoot, they had that little moment when they talked to each other about age, if age really matters, and Marc mentioned that he wants kids in the next 5 years and also travel in between. I like that idea. I really like that idea. After the date, the two finally move on to meet Gillian's mother and friends. And the two friends were basically Roxy and Ash. I think that were their names. It seems everyone is happy to meet Marc, even though before going there, Gillian was more anxious about it. And I would say Gillian was more nervous for Marc to meet her mother than Marc was, which is like, yeah, it's really crazy to think that she was more nervous to meet her own mother than Marc meeting, yeah, the in-law, to be whatever it is. Yeah. Like many hometowns, after the greeting and the little chat, the group then separates into two. So basically, the girl goes with some other family members, and the bachelor goes with other family members, so that these ask about different things, just so that they gain clarity of who is going to be married or who their daughter is dating rather. So Marc sat down with Gillian's friends, Ash and Roxy, and they questioned him about what makes Gillian special, and they also asked him, what makes Gillian special. They also asked him if he has ever been in an interracial relationship, and the answer to that, he was like, yes. In fact, he even said, actually, when growing up, I had a friend, a black friend. No, he never said the black friend, but he just said a friend, which my racist self says it's a black friend, obviously. Yeah, he said he had a friend and he doesn't understand why people should judge people because of the color and everything. Yeah, I also don't understand. Before they even split up, I forgot, despite Gillian's mom even said Marc looks like he has a kind face, a kind heart and everything, and she also asked why Gillian. Yeah, which is funny. Then Marc's answer to that, he was like, because Gillian is real, she's like the bond that she has with the mother is what makes him like her more. When everything was going great, very great, Gillian's friend Roxy decides to ask Marc what he thinks about people who are so much into social media. I was like, girl, are you trying to jeopardize? Are you trying to jeopardize? Yeah, what's the word? Jeopardize. Like when she asked about the social media thing, I was like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to destroy their relationship, or are you trying to help? Like, how can you bring up such a point to like, what do you think about someone who is into social media and someone who zones you out whenever they want to take pictures and stuff like that? Like, girl, you're not helping at all. Roxy, that wasn't helping. That was throwing her into the fire. Like, seriously, that was like throwing her into the fire. And so Marc was apparently shocked with the social media thing because Gillian never mentioned it with Gillian has never mentioned the social media thing to him, and he was like, what else is she hiding? And yeah, he started questioning, like, in his mind. Obviously he didn't question her face to face. He didn't confront her. At the end of the hometown, everyone was happy. Gillian's mother was happy. Everyone seemed to like Marc, except Marc. Marc at the end was left with so many unanswered questions, and he was the only unhappy one afterwards. So obviously before he left, they had a bunch of kisses before moving on to Marisia's hometown. So the next hometown visit was Marissa's hometown. And guys, be careful. This is another sporty, physical, and intense date. Shame. I'm like, wow, it's intensive. Jesus Christ, this date was intensive. Why? Because I'm lazy. I wouldn't do rock climbing on a date. I would do it for an adventure kind of thing. I wouldn't take someone. I'm just lazy. Anyway, Marisia and Marc started off by doing an indoor rock climbing thing, and which I basically feel it's intense because my lazy ass cannot. I mean, I hate sports. I hate physical activity. I hate exercising, and you wouldn't take me for dates just to go and exercise. You'd rather take me to eat. You'd rather take me to eat than exercise. I really hate exercising. Yeah, so they were doing indoor rock climbing. However, Marc said it was a clever date because they were busy working. They were working together, and it involved trusting one another. And yeah, it seems it was a good date according to him. And for me, hey, shame. Oh God. Yeah, I'd rather eat food. Then while they were doing rock climbing, Marc was saying Marissa looks sexy. She's now, yeah, she's outgoing. She's no longer shy and stuff like that. Marc says their relationship is easier, and the other thing is that she's becoming more like him, which I don't know if it's a good thing or not, because I'm not in a relationship to know that. So basically, I don't know if it's a good thing when someone becomes like you. Shame. Then before meeting the family, like Marisia gives Marc a heads up that in the African culture, you're supposed to peck the ladies when greeting them. Yeah, which I didn't know, and I've just known about it now. I mean, I knew about it yesterday. Time to meet the family. After some little greeting and little chatty conversations, the group then split like all Bachelor hometowns. Like all Bachelor hometowns, you know what comes next? The sit downs. So they go and do the sit down. The sit down was between Marc and Marisia's friends. Whoa, these friends asked Marc some really tough questions. Like the question they asked him, like 3 questions, which I don't even know how he answered, but he managed to answer because I wouldn't have answered. That was so much as if I'm writing a test or something else. So the first question that he was asked is, why do you love Marisia? Well, he maneuvered around, tried to answer. Then the second question, I mean, if Marissa and him were the last 2 people in the world, will you be satisfied? I was like, oh God, that question. I think I'll be asking people that. Then the other question that Marc was asked was that if Marisia and his mom had a misunderstanding, who would he support? And I think, well, that was it. Like, the 3 questions were so tough. I don't even know how you managed to answer, but well, he answered. Shame, it was a tough day for Marc, but at the end of the day, everyone was happy, and they seemed to like Marc because obviously he travels, he has he has a personality that complements Marisia, and he is affectionate. Everyone is affectionate. Everyone is affectionate. No, afterwards they showed us Marc at the resort with Luna. If you don't know Luna, Luna is the dog, Marc's dog, who is always there. And if you're dating Marc, it seems you have to date the dog as well, because the dog is always there. Well, Bachelornation, Bachelor South Africa, it comes down to the final 4 rose ceremony. And I was like, who's going to go home? And who's going to stay? And shame. I was like, one is going to be sent home and the other 3 are going for fantasy suites. The moment we've all been waiting for, fantasy suites. We'll see what will happen. So the first rose goes to Marisia, the second one goes to Jess, and the battle was between Gillian and Bridget. Then he gives Bridget another rose, and it seems whatever social media situation that Gillian did and never told him about it affected everything. And it was strong enough to send her home. Shame. Just because of social media. Oh God. I feel sad that she's gone. Yep. So there are our final 3 ladies. Marisia, Jessie R, and Bridget. And well, one of the iconic moments in this episode was when Jason asked Marisia what else Marc brings to the table apart from the 6-pack, which is funny. Yeah, that was iconic. And guys, let me just try and say, or rather predict my final take or my final person. I feel he is gonna pick Marisia. Because every week, almost all the time, she's always getting the first rose during this rose ceremony. She has gone on more dates than any other person in the Bachelor in this season. She's like, yeah, I feel he's gonna pick Marisia. And you should know that Marc has not said he loves these ladies, and none of the ladies have said they're falling in love with him, and which is a bit different with the Bachelor US and stuff like that, because during this time, during this period, the hometowns and stuff like that, this is when you see people trying to say how much they love the person and how they've fallen in love. So we'll see what happens if he's ever going to tell anyone he loves them. So guys, thanks for watching. Gracias, Natasha and Placid. See you in the next video, and please don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. And I've noticed that most of you that are watching are not yet subscribed, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's all free. You don't have to pay any money. It's just free. So please subscribe, and yeah, basically that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.